right? I also want to talk about red pill and blue pill. This is more for like the younger generation, and you older folks can listen to. Um, Now, like I said, everything that I say take with a grain of salt. I think the problem is my goal, so I can watch back on this, right? Or whatever. My goal is to push out the real without being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like being an asshole is not my goal here. Um, a lot of red pill and blue pill. The difference between the two is the red pill is very straightforward, and yes, they say a lot of right shit. But I think me and you can both agree like they're Nazis, or they're shitty people to begin with. And that alone is like, well, I'm not gonna fucking listen to you because you're a Nazi, or I'm not gonna listen to you because you're a racist. Now I'm not gonna listen to you because of this. Da, 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 da. I want to be the one to push out that right message, but not be that guy, right? And I'm not even making because I don't do shit like that. Like I feel like that's a very weird way to come about shit. Um, yeah, like I feel like it's a very weird way to come about shit. I think it's really a mix of like logic and emotions or whatever. And I sometimes I feel like it's for content, and honestly, to me, which is why I'm not gonna sit here and say that I hate them, but I'm not really a fan of a lot of like the red pills and the whatever, because it's like you guys do be saying the right messages and shit like that. I think we could all agree to that here if you put away your feelings. But at the end of the day, you're saying like you're a hateful person. You're not all up there. You just know shit from a textbook. You don't know how to um you're going about it is a little flawed in my opinion. I'm not saying it doesn't work for some people. I'm just saying in my opinion, very flawed. Blue pill focuses a lot on emotions, and I feel like when you have emotions, you have more excuse, right? Um, your excuses become a lot more broad, and I think there's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to the world, right? Like the LGBTQ stuff. I'm not a hater. I'm just saying that it's funny enough that this world loves to go deeper into, oh yeah, express yourself, express yourself, express yourself, and then I put a Trump flag at the end of my house. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not big on politics. None of that. I don't. I'm just saying in context. Now I'm the bad guy because I'm expressing my beliefs, right? But you can walk around with a fur hair. You can walk around with a fur tail hanging out your ass. I'm just saying. I'm not telling anybody to vote for Trump. I'm not telling anybody to do that. I'm not whatever. I'm just saying that if you're gonna hold the gun and point it to my head, you might as well shoot this bitch too. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go all ways out of it. Um, yeah, you have to go all the ways out of that. I think appearance is also another thing too. It's just like as long as you're cute, you can get away with a lot more shit than if you were ugly. It's like the flirting versus harassment joke. If you pay attention to social media, you know what I'm referring to. Basically, what it means is if your looks are subpar versus if you're a 10 out of 10 most beautiful person, boy, girl, whatever, you get a lot more away with shit just with pretty privilege. Now, with me personally, that type of shit just don't work on me, right? I've studied and gotten out of that. Like I'm not faulting the people who are, but me personally, I just can't do it. Also, want to talk about getting into that too is like lust, right? Same thing with a cigarette addiction. Same thing with whatever. You can't stop because you don't want to. Stop giving it a title that it's physically impossible to like come across. Like I hate going on YouTube and looking up like you'd have these most Christian dudes and Christian girls or whatever, and they'd be like, yeah, I'm a victim to lust, I'm a victim to this. Stop. Just say it. I want to beat my dick because I want to beat my dick. I want to finger myself because I want to finger myself. You have to learn to accept that you're doing this shit. Stop blaming it on demons. Stop blaming it on this. Stop blaming it on sin. Stop blaming it on... Stop. Okay? I'm getting too ahead of myself. You guys are giving it too much words and too much excuse to now mofos don't even want to stop anymore. If you want to do what that is, like, stop touching yourself and stop, falling for lust and stop doing this or stop whatever, stop putting yourself around that. I get it. It's easy looking it up on the phone, but it's like a test, right? You have to understand that you're being tested by something, right? All you have to do is just turn off the phone. You want to know from Big Brother talent over here, you want to know from advice on how to get over the lust shit. I used to do that shit 8 or 9 times a day. So believe me, I know, right? I get it. School bathrooms, all types of shit. Believe me, I get it. Right? I don't give a shit. I don't care anymore. All right? I don't care. I want to backtrack on that, like when I was in high school, just for context. All right. It is literally as easy as getting it out of your hands. Thing is you just want to do it. Stop giving lust and all of this, like, I can't stop touching myself, I can't stop, you're weak. Okay? And it's cool. It's cool. But say that. Just be honest with yourself. Just be honest with yourself. Also, I'm going to say this so maybe people can grow up or whatever. Somebody watching porn in your relationship is not enough to leave. And I'm not saying this because I've done it, because I have, and I've had it done to me. It's not enough to go, okay? Stop calling shit cheating when it's not cheating. If you and that person are not having a connection, it's not cheating. Okay? I'm tired of this BS that y'all created. I'm tired of this BS that y'all created that, your brain, let me explain something to you. Your brain cannot, like, you have thoughts. It's a sign of a working brain. You're gonna have thoughts. It's going to come, right? It's going to come. The only thing you should care about, honestly, the only thing that you should care about, I don't give a fuck. This is me personally. I don't give a fuck whether my partner thinks they're cute, whether they're whatever, whether they think, da-da-da-da-da. I care about your actions. I don't give a shit what goes through your brain. Because at the end of the day, you cheat on me, right? If that happens, you cheat on me. Your brain didn't do it for you. You did that. You decided you wanted to go past your mind. You weren't, disciplined enough that you could go past your mind and you went out to go fuck somebody else. Your brain is going to do that. And let me tell you something. Just because you're in love with somebody doesn't mean that your eyes stop flickering. Okay? We live in a world where it's easy for that shit to happen now. Lust has become such a very normal thing. Problem is everybody gives it too much power than what it actually fucking is, and they don't take accountability behind their actions. No, I need to overcome lust. Then fucking do it. Okay? Stop. Just take the dick out your hands. Stop fingering yourself. Stop touching yourself. Get up. Go to the gym. Go. If that's what you want to push is that kind of content, go do that shit. You want to know why you have the time to fall for lust? Because you have time on your hands. Find a hobby. Go make music. Go play football. Go game. Or just sit with the fact, hey, I'm weak. I touch myself because I like to touch myself. Not, I just realized that I need to overcome lust. Stop giving it that much power. That's probably the first reason why you can't stop, because you're afraid to stop, because you've given it so much power. Your brain is telling you, like, hey, I can't beat this. do with that information what you will, right? Do with that information what you will. Because if I don't teach you, life will teach you. I hope you guys have a great day today. Okay? Make sure you get up, eat your protein. Or you know what? I encourage most lifestyles. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, I don't give a fuck what you do to your body. Do you? Be yourself. Take accountability. Stop giving lust a giant title that it doesn't need. And admit shit to yourself. You guys have a great day today. I will catch you later.